Here's the thing. For everybody listening, don't make the same mistake the Bengals just did in any facet of your life.
People are going to get hurt. It's the hockey season. And if they want to make the deep run to the playoffs, they're going to need players. And Ben Hutton's a good defenseman that can help.
I don't think they will. If they don't have Anthony Davis, I'm saying it right now, if Anthony Davis is out for the playoffs, they don't make it out of the first round.
I was very tempted to just put defense.
What about the Jared Cook play on the sideline? And then Mason Crosby's 55-yard field goal or something like that. That was a good one.
Come on, Austin and I have been saying this ever since Joe Burrow got injured.
I just do not see Harden putting in the same amount of effort into each game. Yeah, I honestly believe that's why he hasn't won a championship yet.
That's a perfect name. What you said, name brand players. Like, it's not the great value Target brand toilet paper or whatever. It's the Charmin Ultra Strong.
I swear we didn't script that.
Fultz is injured, and he really hasn't lived up to the potential of being the number one overall pick when he was selected by the Sixers.
Like you said, Ovechkin, he's getting older. He hasn't been playing as well as I imagined. He's one of the greatest goal scorers of all time, but he hasn't started off this season as hot as I would hope.
How is Joe Burrow going to get the ball to them if his butt is already on the ground when he finally decides who to throw to?
I don't really think the Dodgers are going to make the World Series this year. I feel like they'll make it to the NLCS.
And then I want to talk about the Fernando Tatis extension, because that really surprised me. Because he's so young. You see the Chiefs beefing up their O-line, and then you have the Buccaneers beefing up their defensive line.
Ingrained in the life of Tom Brady and what winning actually looks like, I think will be a very good move for Bruce Arians and this Bucs organization.
Hi, I'm Jeff Allen, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our USFL Opinions of the Week. And the USFL is about to start. You will be listening to us on the day it starts. We will be making our own predictions. This is going to be wild because we have no idea how the teams are going to play, how they're going to mesh together. So it'll be interesting to see how these predictions turn out at the end of the year. Austin, I'll let you, how are you feeling about this?
I'm excited. I'm a New Orleans Breakers fan, the only blue team in the entire league. I'm all for it. There's only 8 teams in it, so I think every team obviously has a chance to win it. And just a little precursor, the top 2 teams in each conference or division, whatever you want to call it, make it. And the reason why I'm going to call it a conference is because the number 1 seed from the North Division will play the number 2 seed, and the number 1 seed from the South Division will play the number 2 seed in the South Division. So they play their own conference, basically, to make it to the championship game, which will be an inter-conference game.
Yeah, so I'll guess we'll just get right into it. We're also doing playoff predictions with this one. We'll start with the North Division. I'll let you go first, Austin.
Yeah, so my North Division, I think the team that wins the North, Michigan Panthers. Head coach, I believe, is Jeff Fisher. I'll pull it up just to make 100% sure. But they also had the number 1 pick in the draft. They took Shea Patterson. A guy who's from Michigan, played at Michigan. He also played at Ole Miss beforehand, but he played at Michigan during his university days and kind of made a name for himself there. Obviously, he didn't pan out in the NFL to this point of his career, but that doesn't really matter. He's in the USFL, and I think he's the best quarterback here besides Jordan Tiamu. So, yeah, I have Michigan 1. And then number 2, the second team that makes the playoffs in the North Division, Pittsburgh Maulers. I'm going with the team that you decided to cheer for. Pittsburgh normally has a gritty team no matter what sport it is. So I just feel like this is going to be a team that does well. Then the New Jersey Generals, I have 3rd. New Jersey isn't synonymous with success. The Devils were good for a period of time there. They won in 1995, 2000, and 2003. They won. So besides that those 3 times, they haven't really won anything. So they're not really a team synonymous with success. And my last team, Philadelphia Stars, their mascot's name is a blob. And so, again, I may be a little bit biased, but neither of us really know how this is going to work out anyway. What's your North looking like?
Yeah, so my North Division, the only team we really disagree with is the Michigan Panthers. And the funny thing is, it's The reason I have him so low is because of Jeff Fisher. I do not think highly of Jeff Fisher as head coach, and so I think his team's going to do bad. So my first team is the Pittsburgh Maulers. I'm a little biased, I guess, with this one. I just think they're going to win. And then I have the Philadelphia Stars. I saw they have Todd Haley, and Todd Haley did have a great offense in the NFL. So I think that's going to really propel them is their offensive prowess. That's how I think they're going to do. Could totally be wrong because we haven't seen any of these players play. But now we got the Michigan Panthers. I have them third. I think they're just going to miss it. I think they're going to be mediocre or average, not mediocre. They're going to be average because that's what Jeff Fisher was known for. He was 8-8 a lot with the Rams the last time he coached. And then I have the New Jersey Generals. So the only team we really disagree on is the Michigan Panthers.
When I think of Jeff Fisher, I know he had a lot of mediocre years here, but that's
You
the
can go.
NFL. And he had a long time there where he was mediocre, but he did have that Super Bowl appearance in 1999 against the Rams. So when he was with the Titans team, that was very good. So I give him the benefit of the doubt. That was a Super Bowl appearance in the NFL. I think that experience will help him here, even though I do not believe he's cut it. He has the capacity anymore to be an NFL head coach. I still believe he can lead a team in the USFL.
Now that we're finished with the North Division, we'll see how the Michigan Panthers do. We'll go to the South Division. I'll go first. I have Tampa Bay Bandits, New Orleans Breakers, Houston Gamblers, and Birmingham Stallions. I think Tampa is going to win the division. I'm mostly going on superstition because it's all great. All the teams are great in Tampa right now with Tom Brady still there. So I think that's going to transfer to the USFL team.
Interesting. I had the New Orleans Breakers first. I feel like they are going to have a gritty team, a team that's inspired by the grittiness and defense of their counterpart in the Saints. And then Tampa Bay, second. I still think they make the playoffs. I like Jordan Ta'amu, but I don't think they're going to have enough firepower outside of him to win the division. Then I have Birmingham Stallions. They're the home team. They should try. They should get close to making a run, but I don't think they're going to have enough on either side of the ball. And then Houston Gamblers, I'm biased against Houston and everything. So
Yeah, I understand that. We'll see how it goes, but those are how we see the division shaping up. Now we'll go to the playoffs. We have the semifinals, and it's just 4 teams. There's 2 matchups. My matchup is New Orleans Breakers versus the Tampa Bay Bandits, and I have Tampa Bay Bandits winning.
yeah, and I had the Tampa Bay Bandits versus the New Orleans Breakers, and I have the 1 seed, in my opinion, New Orleans Breakers winning that game.
And yeah, so we have both the 1 seeds winning in that matchup because you and I disagree on New Orleans Breakers and Tampa Bay. But now we'll go on to the second matchup, and that's the Pittsburgh Maulers for me versus the Philadelphia Stars.
Yeah, I have the Pittsburgh Maulers versus the Michigan Panthers. I have the Michigan Panthers winning that, the 1 seed for me. Who do you have winning?
I have the Philadelphia Stars winning. I think they're going to be a high-powered offense.
So you have a 2 seed winning and a 1 seed. I have both 1 seeds winning, and then let's move on to the championship.
Yeah, so I have the Tampa Bay Bandits versus the Philadelphia Stars now, and then I have Tampa Bay Bandits winning, mostly because Tom Brady's in Tampa Bay and championships follow him, so I have Tampa Bay Bandits winning.
I have the New Orleans Breakers versus the Michigan Panthers. I think the Michigan Panthers will have a better record than New Orleans, but I think New Orleans pulls out this game. The South number 1 seed wins it. I'm a little bit biased here, but I really think that they're going to pull through.
Yeah, we'll see. Those are our predictions. Can't wait to see how this week shakes up. And my prediction is probably going to get blown up to shreds, but we will see. Very excited, and we appreciate y'all listening. And thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.